Cody from Server 73, and today we're going to speak about the Open Arena. We have updated our setup a bit. We have still only 12 days left. As we know, it's almost end of the month, and until the beginning, almost middle of the month is the season. We have still the same models that are blocked. We have some skills that are still blocked until should be done for now. There's written 24th, so I think we have it back, or am I wrong? There it is. I missed it, to be honest, because I was not online for a long time. We have Spring of Life back, so always pay attention of this. I'm like 2 days late, 3 days late, sorry. So this is basically what you should update. Just check your setups and see what you can do, and if there is some things that you really need or wanted to have in that you were missing. Like for example here, Spring of Life, very important, and this is a must-have skill. So I will just check here quickly. I would like to have Fear of Dominance, I think. No, it's fine. Paralysis is fine. So basically, what did we do now with the correct skills? We updated. We have Yi Sun-jin now to protect Manko, since we have to use him, and it needs a long time until he is using his ultimate skill. So we need someone to directly protect him with guard, and has to survive a bit longer. So that is the reason why we choose Yi Sun-jin. Fire is still the second most important one. We don't use Fighting Master on Sion because we want to have 100% crit damage. Maybe it could be possible to just swap it, but I like the build of Sion in this case here. We want to have the energy generation, and we want to have the crit rate. This is also a pretty basic good setup that I really like. Here we just use the Shadow Dragon because it's OP with the damage and silence, and we want to have Alex and Cleo as main damage dealers. Arash just has to protect Cleo for a long time, and Charles has to proc some shields. This is basically what we want to have. Let's just quickly see what was going on. We will check some wins and some loses. We basically just one-shotted him. As I said before, we were missing for a long time the good old Spring of Life, so of course we are losing then, most likely. This is also an interesting setup with Tomiris. This is just, yeah, like basically the front line is made to shred Manko ASAP. Only my fire did some damage, and then I just lost. This is an interesting setup with also protecting Himiko in this case. So we just lost for a reason. Good setups are winning against bad setups. In this case, mine was the bad one. Here it's basically the same. What the difference is, here's Purification and Vitality Touch. I'm not using Purification on... I'm using it, sorry. I mean, I'm not using Absolute Defense because I'm using Fighting Master in this case, but I think probably... yeah, he was using Fighting Master on Sion. So this is something we could maybe just change to... like for the next fights maybe, so that we are also changing some things. We want to have here Absolute Defense, and then we want to remove Time to Shine, and we want to use Fighting Master to deal damage from the beginning. So this is basically what we are doing now. Let's go back to our loses, because from loses we are learning the most. So this is the one what we saw. Okay, here we won. Basically our main setup took out the two of the Red Prince, the two first setups. And here, interesting that Alex did really good damage, also missing a lot, because I'm not playing Coercion in this case. I'm playing Coercion here on my fire, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it could be something. Even with coercion, I think the enemy probably has misleading somewhere. Yep. And lost dimension, but misleading is already something that you, yeah, that obviously does a lot versus the coercion, so you just really can't compensate it, for sure not in a holy marsh. So Bloody Frenzy is also interesting, after dealing direct damage with an ultimate skill 4 times increase your physical damage by 20%, stacking up to 3 layers. This is very interesting. I also thought about this, and now I'm seeing it. I want to use it because it is the same as Victorious Pursuit. Manko has just channeling his ultimate, and then he's dealing instantly damage for a long time. I also want to put... Oh, no, this is fine. I think this is okay. This is some good changes. It's okay. I'm fine with that. So yeah, this is something that we learned from just watching some battle reports. Here we also lost again. Look, Victorious Pursuit is boosting the damage. Yeah, but this is probably just unfortunate. Yeah, Barca did a lot of damage and was just shredding my Yu Sun Jin. In this case, maybe it would make sense to swap out the the aura and just to use physical shield, for example. When you like, that could be, yeah, like that could be a bit useful. Maybe we want to remove weakness here, and we can put it here for Cleo. So this is some changes we also can check for the next fights. So we have here the physical protection, the physical damage protection, and yeah, but overall it looks pretty good. Of course we also won some, but that is then just from the fire. I mean, it's always 100% crits, but it doesn't help you when you are not like releasing her arrow, or when you just miss them. So when coercion is just garbage. I mean, basically then it's pretty useless. Here we saw we had a lot of loses, I think. Yeah, basically because of Loki and him shredding my Fu Fei team. So Loki is of course a hyper counter for everyone who's not using, as I said, FM, Fighting Master, and no Fu Fei. So of course then I lose. Actually, Open Arena is always about what Mars you're putting first, like which setup you're using first. So that is always a bit lucky. But here you can see also Fighting Master. Pretty interesting. And here again, I didn't do that much damage, but I think here it's the same. It's always okay. Shelter. There's FM again. We will just try to use this one because in the end we didn't lose that many fights again. So basically that is the setup I will try and go for now. Here I saw weakness. I didn't see. I think it's more about dealing more damage than just protecting. So I will just try to put it here. Malice. I don't know. Otherwise I will just swap back. Maybe I just swap back. So we are not dying against fire that fast. That makes the most sense. Or we'll just use Shelter. It's okay. We don't need physical shield just because there was one Hannibal Barca. I think this is a good setup. I will just keep these changes. This for fire and this for the Holy Charles one. This is also important that you use his, like Manko's exclusive artifact. Yeah, so basically that's the changes that we are making. We are at rank 726. We don't want to want to spend everyday gems and keep fighting everyone here to get higher in ranks. We just want to have the yeah, a good amount of Stardust. That is our goal, and therefore we're just using our 5 tickets per day and checking out what's going on. So basically that's everything I have to say about the update for the open arena setups. Yeah, keep watching the open arena setups because I think sometimes it's interesting to understand how things work, and that it's really a slightly little difference to normal arena and normal PvP. That's it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.